I'm here as promised. I wanted to put a training deck out today for everybody to understand something about the F word. Now, my good buddy Chuck Toki over at Top Rep posted up a reel this morning, and they do these really cool things. They do pivot points, obstacles, and objections, how to overcome them at Top Rep. And he was doing this with one of his clients there, and they were talking about it. The guy was doing a great job, and then he got to the end, and the sales rep threw out the F word. Now, I can say financing because I've been doing it for 31 years, and I use the F word very cautiously and carefully with our clients and our prospects over here at Improvify. This is have a different way of talking about it, but you have to think about how you can use the F word or not use the F word at the point of sale, because sometimes you might offend or make your homeowners a little uncomfortable with the old F word. So we're going to kind of talk about financing today in a different way. We're going to call it payment solutions or payment options or affordability. Okay, so we're going to try to drop the F word. The main thing in Improvify is training contractors how to present financing at the point of sale to help your clients with affordability. So one of the big things that we train over here is asking at the point of sale, hey, how would you like to pay? Would you like to use your money or would you like to use ours? So we'll lead in with that. Now let's break into the second slide here. The F word in sales. Why you never say financing, or why you should maybe try not to. It's a different world. They're waiting for it now. They're waiting for a financing solution or a payment option or a payment solution or affordability or buy now, pay later. So your clients and prospects are waiting for it. And if you're not offering it, then you're behind the eight ball. We're here to help if you're interested in building a consumer credit center within your business. That's what we specialize in over here, is in lending, training, support, and then, of course, the technology piece with our mobile app. So why financing? How can it sometimes trigger your customers? Number one, it may trigger fear. It may trigger hesitation from them moving forward. Customers assume that you're talking financing. They assume that you're talking about debt and not the flexibility and the payment solutions and the options they have for affordability. So you have to think paradigm shift. How do we change the customer's mindset on assumption or assuming more debt, stacking on more debt, rather than positioning the financing or the payment solutions, we should say, the payment options for affordability? And a lot of that comes down to offering the 18 months same as cash, the 12 months same as cash, or long-term monthly payment option with no prepayment penalties. So I almost said zero dealer fee. Yes, because we've just launched a national program up to 20 years with no dealer fees. So the best way to reframe this at the point of sale is say, hey, we've got some great payment solutions to help you with affordability. Does the 18 months same as cash sound good? Or would you prefer a long-term monthly payment option with no prepayment penalty? Ask them the question. Which option looks best to you? 18 months same as cash, long-term low monthly payment option. We're just here to help you with affordability. That's the pre-frame. That's the reframe. Payment solutions equals empowerment. Now, we're here to make it affordable and not stressful. It's a paperless process. Everything we offer here is a soft credit pull. So there's no impact to your credit score to see if you're even approved. You can use that line. That works. Show how affordability adds value and that it's not taking away. They're going to pay you. They're going to hand you cash check, credit card, insurance endorsement, Bitcoin, horse and carriage, trade, or some form of money. So you may as well throw it out there and let them buy from you and let them decide how they'd like to pay. And that's the beauty of what we do over at Improvify. Is we give our contractors all of the tools in the toolbox, which is the mobile app, financing solutions that they can offer at the point of sale with a soft credit pull. Use the assumptive close. Most of our clients prefer to use our payment solutions. Would you like to use money or use ours for this particular project? Tie it into jobs that you've done. Normalize it. Let them know that Bob down the street took advantage of your special spring promotion, which happens to be the 18 months same as cash. Or let them know about Mary down the road that took advantage of a long-term low monthly payment option because it fit her budget needs with no prepayment penalty. The assumptive close will say, hey, most of our clients like X, Y, and Z. Does that sound interesting to you? Would you like to use your money? Would you like to use ours? These are the questions that you ask to assume the sale to push them into the payment solution, payment options, affordability, the dangerous discount. I heard this. I heard this in his pitch too. He jumped to a cash discount. My gosh, don't jump to a cash discount. That's just taking away from the value. So why discounting immediately cuts your credibility is they're under the assumption that you already built some margin and that you could just drop to get the deal. Your value isn't in the lowest price. The race to the bottom is never worth the win. Remember that. The race to the bottom is never worth the win. That's my quote, by the way. Your value is in the best service, your value stack selling system that we train and coach you on over here at Improvify, the installation, the warranty, and then the payment plans that you offer through your Consumer Credit Center. Don't discount. If you do have to discount to land the job for a cash deal, negotiate. How we train at Improvify. Hey, my office has given me the eligibility and the approval to give you a 3% cash discount today if you give me church, work, and school referral and a yard sign for 90 days. Does that work for you? We negotiate. We just don't discount. That's why we build a 5% spread in there to cover the cost of financing. And if you do have to give a person that cash discount at the point of sale to land the job that day if they're paying cash, you're not giving away your profitability, your margins. We call this zero cost averaging. We train our contractors on this too, because my job is to protect your profitability. My job is to give you great lending solutions so you can help more customers with affordability. My job is to give you 17 programs that are no dealer fee now. My job is to make sure that your app is loaded with the proper lending solutions so you can help that customer that likes the promo, that one likes the low monthly payment option, up to 20 years with no prepay, and that one that wants to use the equity in his house. So if you don't have a full tech stack, you're going to miss out on being able to help all these different types of customers. Oh, how about the customer that has a 575 FICO? Can we help him? Yes, we can. So it might be a personal loan, it might be my unsecured loan, but it's a buy deeper program. We even train you on how to offer that. So teach this principle to your sales reps. When you drop your price and you discount, you drop the value. And your customers are smart. They know that if you immediately go to a cash discount without doing some type of a fair negotiation or trade, that you could have dropped that price earlier, that you buffered it with something, and your credibility is out the window. How I buy, when somebody gives me a cash discount immediately, I'm like, what else did you pad into the job that you could have dropped? So you just dropped 5. Could you dropped another 5 for 10? It's just a bad way to do business. So replace discounts with payment terms. How do we do this? Well, this is a $12,000 roof. Most of our popular payment solutions that bring down that payment about $132, $157 a month with no prepayment penalty. That's our long-term loan payment option. Teach how to offer affordability without changing the price. Some of our customers prefer the 18-month same as cash. Those customers typically don't like to pay interest. Would that work for you? Can you pay off $12,000 in 12 or 18 months to make sure that we do it within the promotional period? Also, you want to educate your customers on what that is. We spend a lot of time here at Improvify educating our contractors on what these programs are so they can come off highly educated at the point of sale to help these homeowners make a better buying decision. A lot of stuff that we do is training. Because if you're not trained and your reps aren't trained and they don't know how to present financing, they won't sell it. More importantly, if they're not confident on how to make this presentation, boom, 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 or boom, they won't do it. If they don't have the mobile app, they won't present what the $12,000 on a 15-year or 20-year with no prepayment looks like. Good, better, best, better, good selling techniques. That's what we do here at Improvify. My dogs are having a dog fight. Hey, dog fight. That's what Chuck Toki does over at Top Rep. So how to introduce payment options. Don't wait to the end. Offer financing early, always, often, in everything you do. Marketing, advertising, setting up the appointment, dropping the laminate off at the table while you're up on the roof or looking at the windows and air conditioning. During the inspection, during the demo, during the price reveal. We offer flexible payment solutions that can make this super affordable for you, Mrs. Smith. Most of our clients ask about this. So I'll walk you through exactly how it works. It's a soft credit check, and we can see what the number looks like for you. Does that sound fair, Mr. and Mrs. Smith? Scan this QR code right here, instant approval, sign and drive. So many different ways to introduce this. Sample scripts, yes, over in our school and our university and over at Top Rep, we teach you how to do this. We give you the scripts. We want you to practice. We want them to make it yours, though. You could take words and then modify them to your asset class and what you sell. Hey, Would you like to pay for this out of pocket, or would you like to take advantage of our special spring promotions that we've got going on, our different payment options? We partnered with multiple lending programs from prime down to non-prime and secured to allow you to break this down into a manageable monthly payment. Would that be helpful? These are the different types of questions you want to ask your customers so they respond. That's why I always like what I started this presentation out with. Hey, would you like to use your money, or would you like to use ours? I don't care how you pay, as long as you pay me. Now, would you say that? No. But you would ask the question, hey, are you going to be using your money for this particular project, or would you like to use ours? What do you mean? Well, we've got a consumer credit center. Some of our clients like this, this, and this. Each and every time until your reps are so confident. If you're interested, I can send this deck over to you so you can actually read all these. I've put some script examples so your reps can practice how not to use the F word. Hey, how would you like to pay? Your money or ours? We offer flexible payment solutions, makes it affordable. Most of our clients take advantage of X. Would you like to see how it works? Open up the app, show them the pricing, scan the QR code, click the link, apply and approve. We don't discount. We don't cut corners. But I have the ability to give you a 3% cash discount today if you give me church, work, and school referral and give me a yard sign out in your yard to help your neighbors out for the next 90 days. Discount? No. Negotiate? Yes. This breaks down to about $99 a month with one of our payment solutions. There's no prepayment penalty. Hey, let's get you started today. Scan this QR code for the pre-approval. We're here to make this doable, not stressful. It's a paperless process. It's painless. Matter of fact, to get to the approval today, it won't even affect your credit score. It's a soft credit pull. Let's go. All right. If you have found this interesting, and if you would like to learn more about what Improve-If-I does, hop on a demo with myself or one of my consultants. We'll find out if we're a good match. No harm, no foul, no pressure. We'll ask you tons of questions about your business to make sure we are a match, and then you'll learn about our pricing and our no dealer fee programs and our secured lending and our commercial lending and our unsecured lending and our loans to 30 years and all the cool stuff they do, our training, our university, our client success managers, our technology, the mobile app, all the cool things that we're doing over here that are totally different than any other lender in the industry. I guarantee it. I've been in this for 31 plus years. What do we have here? Krispy Kreme Original Glazed. What you see are delicious donuts. What I see is the ability for us to educate you on our new no dealer fee options up to 20 years. The zeros, the donuts. Anyway, cool. Thanks for spending your time with me today. I hope you found this educational and informative and interesting. And we look forward to speaking with you. Have a blessed day. Have a safe weekend. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye now.